Hello, my little one. Story time. Shut up, Sherman. Shut up. I am reading out of our Sleepy Times Tales. Go sit down. Disobedient children will not be accepted at story time. Like the one hollering in the background. Go to your room. Go to your room. A husband is the biggest child there is. I know you little ones are good, all good children. Tonight we are reading The Unseen Giant. And that's basically all the picture that there is, because it's only like a couple pages. So just close your eyes as I'm reading and picture the words in your head, and you can imagine what it looks like, just like you were there. So close your eyes, my sleepyheads, and get ready for tonight's story, The Unseen Giant. Once upon a time, let me turn the TV off. Close your eyes. Once upon a time there was a giant no one knew just when he began to live, but he was as old as the earth, that was quite for sure. Nobody had ever seen him or had even known where he lived. He came and went as he pleased, but always invisibly, which means no one could see him. Sometimes he would play all manner of pranks, lift off the roofs of houses and toss them in the air like balls. Then he would roll up the big waves ever so high, and many a good ship was buried beneath the angry foam in the ocean. Often he would step into the forest and pull up great trees by the roots, flinging them on top of each other, blocking up the roadway and branches and bushes. Oh, how frightened the people would feel when he tumbled their houses down about their ears. They had to run for their lives, and even then they feared he would take them on his strong wings, wind in the air, and dash them on the ground below. What a wicked giant. But he was always cruel. Oh, no! Some little children said he was not always cruel. Some little children were very sick in the hot city. Everyone thought they must die. If there was only a breath of fresh air, cried the mother, then the big giant felt sorry for the poor suffering mother. Then the big giant felt sorry for the poor suffering little ones, and swept the cooling mountain breezes along till they flew in the open window and fanned the children while they slept. There were some tiny seed babies huddled together in a dry milkweed pond. You'll never grow here, howled the giant. You must go out into the world if you want to be of any use at all. But we are so afraid, whispered the timid babies. Then the old giant lifted them quite out. Lifted them quite out of their houses and carried them to a lovely spot where there was a green moss carpet and a big oak tree, whose leaves had all put on their gay fall dresses. The rain fairies in the soft gray cloaks came down from the skies. Oh, the poor tired sea babies, they cried. We'll put them to sleep. So they patted them very gently until they sank into the soft earth bed Mother Nature had prepared for them. Jack Frost tucked them in with a snow-white comforter, and they slept till spring. Then we must ask the oak tree what become of those babies. The giant can sing. You have heard him many a time roaring through the treetops so loudly that you truly felt afraid. And then on a winter's night when you were sitting round the fire, listening to the true stories Grandma told you of the days when she was young, You have heard him whistle through the keyhole of the front door. No doubt he would have delighted to walk into the room and stir things up generally, but he was shut out. What is this giant's name, you ask? It is the wind. And whence he comes and whither he goes, nobody cares and nobody knows. For not since time began, I bet, has this old giant been seen yet. So the giant is really the wind. And that was The Unseen Giant. I hope you little ones enjoyed tonight's story. And close your eyes, my little ones, and have sweet dreams. God bless you all, little ones.